One of the things, as all these people descend on Lake Fork this weekend, if you fish Fork for many years, if you were to use one lure on the lake to try to win this tournament, what's Jimmy Houston's lure that he's going to use?
You know, there's two philosophies you can go by here, and the bite is tough. And you're trying, it's big fish, but you have big fish unders and big fish overs because of the strange situation of a slot lake here. And so, you know, you can have the biggest fish that's under that slot, and that's going to be settled by hundredths of an ounce, obviously, because you're going to have ones that just don't quite touch, and then for the under. And that wins a brand new boat. That wins a brand new boat, a fully rigged boat. And so then you have the one that's the largest fish that's over, and which I'm predicting is going to be over 11 pounds. So you don't have to have a philosophy to go for one or the other. Like most of these big bass tournaments have been held, McDonald's tournaments and things that's held over Texas that have thousands of people fishing these things. Doesn't cost much money to fish it. You have a chance to win a great big prize. Go out and have fun fishing. It's just a great tournament concept. And but most of them, they're trying to catch just the big fish. But this lake lends itself, because of the slot, to catching the biggest fish that's under the slot.
I think there's still a good check for that.
Well, it's a boat. They're giving away two boats, one for the biggest under, one for the biggest over.
Okay.
So if you're going after the biggest over, I'd go with probably a big crankbait that'll run down, you know, run down about at least 10 or 12 foot deep.
Okay.
Because most of those big fish right now are in about the 10 or 12 foot level.
Okay.
So you want to get down to where you're running that crankbait just over the top of them, out off the ends of points, on ledges, and the ends where grass lines in, stuff like that. And for if you're going to try to catch the biggest over, and a crankbait be a shad colored crankbait or a bluegill colored crankbait. Bluegill is what they're catching them on right now. I caught a 6-pounder and a 7-pounder yesterday on a red man spinnerbait, solid white, which is a shad color, solid white, solid white red man spinnerbait, slow rolling over the top of the grass. And we caught quite a few fish that way. We caught a lot of fish that were would be unders, you know, so for that deal. So, but yet we caught the two biggest fish that we caught all day, and we didn't catch 11-pounders. But I caught a 6 and a 7, and I caught a couple other 4-pounders on a chartreuse colored Fish Lucky American Original crankbait.